I never get the lighting in this room right at all. Okay, so I just did this over at Facebook, so I'm doing it here for those that are watching this here. It's time. Okay. So I have my little journal here. It's got some of my what is it? My affirmations in it. I've got my poster board, a really big piece of poster board. You can incorporate the idea of colors into it, the significance of what the different colors mean. So if you want to work with a red board, green, white, whatever, or if later on, and if you want to do that later on, because probably should have said that ahead of time. If you want to use paint, glitter, just let your inner creativity come all the way out with this one. Just remember that we are going to do, as I announced over at Facebook, I didn't do it here yet. We're going to do I am free of now affirmations in at least one of our categories tonight. With the significance of the eclipse, us being in Mercury retrograde, and this also being a new moon, very powerful day. So the eclipse was earlier. Anybody who went outside, that energy was serious. Anybody who prayed inside, that energy was serious. And not for the cynics. Seriously. There's some real cynical people in the world. Seriously, y'all. Too cynical for their own daggone good. Okay. But that energy was being felt all over the place. Period. In addition to that, this is a new moon, so you know you want to start new projects. But the reason why I'm saying I am free, I'm saying let's do I am free today. We're going to sit and concentrate on one. If you want to do all five of an I am free, on all five of your categories, you can do that. So if you have relationships, if it's business, if it's weight, if it's saving money, whatever your categories are, if you want to do an I am free of, do it. Come up with something creative. So if it's like saving money, I am free of the need to spend all my money. If it's a relationship, I am free of past relationships scars. If it's and that's just an idea. Get creative, think of your own, but you're free and you're free now. You're not free, I will be. There is no I will be free, and there is no I was free. There's I am free now. Okay? There's a reason why I'm saying do that tonight. There's no other night that I really want you to do that. I'll look at the pull up some astrology reports and check and see what's going on from a couple of other astrologers and stuff like that, people who really watch the skies, to see if there's another configuration that I think that we should really concentrate our words and change them around a little bit on, and I will update. Now I'm in the updating mood. It's on. Get as creative as you want with this. If you want to put green and red, like green for money, red for passion around your money, and gold for it being very loud and glittery, just coming towards you like you can't miss it. You can do that. Whatever you want to do with the colors, and figure out how you want to do it. But you want to use your pictures. So I have a whole stack of like magazines here. Okay, that I'm going to be cutting pictures out of, and I will come here and over at the Facebook page, Dill on the Run, to show you guys what my poster board looks like tonight. And we're going to be writing one of our 5 affirmations, our first one today, on the board, and we'll be doing that every day, but it's only going to be one time. We're going to be doing the 21 days, not 21 days, but writing one affirmation 21 times in the book separately on the same day. This is intense, but I like to go in, because we're going to change our very being with the writing. There's a reason why I want you to write. I don't want you typing this. I don't want no notes on the phone. I don't want I want you to physically use your hand if you can. If you're a disabled person, then you do it a different way. You know, if you have to type it, if you have to speak it into a microphone, then that is fine. But if you can use your hands to actually write, please get a journal and do the writing, because you will feel it move. It courses through you as you are writing it and putting your energy into putting those words on paper. It's like it courses through your arm and into your body and just becomes a part of you, a big part of you. And it happens over time. I noticed that a long time ago with many journals that I did over time just to change my life. And it wasn't necessarily, they were affirmations, but it was more so conversational with myself, more so of an encouragement with myself. And I would just take journal upon journal upon journal, and I would buy a journal before I knew the next one was going to be, before I knew the current one was going to be finished, and be ready to roll right into that. It was a process, but it was a process that required energy, time, and a consistency, which is why we're going to do 30 days of this. And then on top of 30 days of this, we're going to do another 30 days. But that may be be in a different way, different format. I'm thinking about that. So for those that are actually following, I hope somebody actually does this. This is going to be powerful. It's 5 areas of your life that you want to change, and you're going to write down common sense affirmations. Don't do anything that's like crazy. None of this, you know, like the world's going to change overnight, because these are incremental things. You're going to change how you talk around these issues. You're going to change how you talk around them and how you think around them. And you will see the change. You will see the change. As long as you do the work. If you don't do the work, you won't see the change. There is no, it didn't work for me. So if it's not working, I know you're not doing the work. Period. I've done this too many times in my life. Too many times in my life. You cannot get over with that with me. I'm so sorry. I know you're not doing it. Okay? Because when you do this work, you have to do this. You have to be dedicated. That's why I made it such a big project. I do not want people to just do one affirmation and walk away from it, and for the rest of the day really kind of be forgetting what it is they're supposed to be tuning their mind into. So you need to set aside this time every single day and know that just like you have to go to work, just like you have to take care of yourself and take care of your family, if you want your life to really change for yourself and for your family, this is dedicated time. This is your part-time job for 30 days. This is what you're doing. 30 days. And it's for you, because nobody's sending me pictures of boards unless they want to. Nobody's sending me, you know, homework or anything like that. This is just like literally for you, because I'm doing this for me because I know it works. So I do them rather frequently. Okay? The grids have changed over the years. I've amped them up in different ways. And when I say grids, I'm sorry, I'm saying grid, but the board has changed over the years. And sometimes I've used crystals and stuff like that to make them a grid with the board underneath of it and have it off doing this. I've done many different experiments with this process. So once again, there is no it didn't work. If it didn't work, you didn't do it. And when I say didn't do it, I mean really give it a chance. Don't do a half behind job on it and then go hang out with people that are talking, or watch the news, or do everything you possibly can to feed your mind with the negativity that counteracts everything you're trying to change. But if you really do this work, you're going to wake up tomorrow a little happier after what we do tonight. You're going to feel better. It's going to hit you, and you will see little bubblings tomorrow. They may not be huge, but some of them might be huge. Because the planet is just, you know what I mean? Everything is changing, and things are happening a little quicker these days. Okay? So the reason why we're doing 30 days after these 30 days is to add on to it. We don't stop working. We don't stop sleeping. We don't stop eating. And we have gotten to different places with these things. Either good places or bad places. But one way or another, we have to continue to do it. It's the same with this. If we want our lives to change, we have to change the thoughts that are rolling around in our minds. Your mind, your life. I know, corny, but lovely at the same time. Okay, everyone, I'll be back later on with my board at its beginning. See you later.